Hi, I'm Tova, and welcome back to my kitchen, featured on www.diabeticsurvivalkit.com. The first sure sign that summer was coming when I was a kid is that the carnival would roll in, which in addition to the rise in mayhem, meant fried dough and funnel cakes, which were always my favorite carnival fare. But now that I'm an adult and I know how bad those are for you, I don't let myself eat them anymore, until now, because I found a wonderful lowish carb and lowish fat recipe for baked funnel cakes that I'm now going to share with you today. So to make 6 funnel cakes, here's what you need. Some nonstick cooking spray, half a cup of water, half a stick of butter, a pinch of salt, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, half a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 eggs, and if desired, 1 tablespoon of confectioner's or powdered sugar. You'll also need a few other things: a baking sheet coated with cooking spray, a wooden spoon, a piping bag, or if you don't have one, a gallon bag and some scissors. You also need a medium saucepan and a wire rack that is supported either by a big tray or some parchment paper. So let's get started. The first thing we do is preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we're going to turn on our heat. I already started mine. And we're going to add 3 things: the water, the butter, and if you get salt, you are right. And we're going to let this go until it boils. Make sure that your baking sheet is coated with cooking spray before the next step, because you're going to need it. Next, once this is boiling, we're going to take our flour, add it all at once, and stir vigorously, never stopping until our mixture forms a ball. Once you've got a ball, remove the heat and let cool for about 10 minutes. Now that our batter is cool, we're going to add the eggs to turn this into a funnel cake batter. So we're just going to do the eggs one at a time. So here's the first one. And we're going to stir vigorously until it's all integrated. And then we're going to add the second egg and do the same thing. Unless you're a cake decorator, chances are you don't have piping bags lying around, and you probably don't want to invest the money for this one recipe to get a bunch of piping bags. What you probably do have are large resealable freezer bags like this one. So we're going to create a piping bag out of this with one simple trick. So what we're going to do is spoon our batter into the piping bag. Make sure you get all of it off. Here we go. Reseal the bag just to prevent any accidents. Push this down here and move the batter up just a little bit to make room for our snip. And we're going to make a tiny snip at the bottom so that the hole is really little. And now we're ready to pipe. We're going to make 6 little funnel cakes now using our brand new piping bag. So we're going to make circles that are 3 to 4 inches or so in diameter to start off with, and then we'll fill them in. So I'll just make these 2 and show you how to do them, and then I'll do the rest on my own. So once we have our circles, we then take our piping bag and make little curlicues and designs and decorations to make them look like the funnel cakes that we get at a carnival. So just go as crazy or as simple as you would like until you have 6 funnel cakes that look about like this, but make sure that you personalize it to your style. Once you are done letting your artistic expression reign free on your funnel cakes to be, you meander over to the oven, which again has been preheated 400 degrees. Pop them in, and we're going to let them bake for 20 minutes or until puffed and golden brown. 20 minutes have gone by, and we're ready to remove our funnel cakes from the oven. Aha! Don't they look fantastic? Next, we're going to use a special trick to sift the sugar onto them. When you get your funnel cakes at the carnival, they always come with a lot of sugar sifted on top. Now, we want to be careful with how much sugar we use, and we also want them to look really cute and sifted, but chances are you don't have a sugar sifter. I certainly don't. But I found a great little trick. If you have a fine grater, you can actually substitute this for your sifter. So we're going to take a tablespoon of confectioner sugar, dump it right onto the grater and gently pat, and it looks like a little snowfall of sugar. And you do this until all the sugar is gone or until you feel like you've had enough. As always, less sugar is better, but it's alright to treat ourselves once in a while too. So I'm going to continue doing this until they're all done. The fact that we've sifted the sugar onto the wire rack with the parchment paper underneath makes cleanup a breeze, and it also keeps us from eating the excess sugar that we don't actually need. So to clean this mess up, we just take the wire rack, remove it, fold the parchment paper this way, roll it up, turn the sides this way, and voila, no cleanup. DiabeticSurvivalKit.com presents this recipe to you in proud partnership with FaveHealthyRecipes.com. I sourced this recipe from DiabeticLivingOnline.com, and here's what you need to know about the nutrition facts. A serving size for these funnel cakes is 1 whole funnel cake, and here's what you need to know about the nutrition facts. Each funnel cake contains 134 calories, 9 grams of carbohydrate, 3 grams of protein, 9 grams of total fat, 5 of which are saturated, 91 milligrams of cholesterol, and 103 milligrams of sodium. I very much hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Tova's Kitchen and that I've brought a little bit of summer fun into your cooking. From my kitchen to yours, here's to a happier and healthier you. Bye!